Hi. Retirement and old age are not necessarily synonymous. We can retire at a very young age. By retire, I mean give away paid employment. But most people, when they retire, are getting on a bit, usually in their late 50s, early 60s, maybe even 70. And by the time we reach that stage, we know by our experience that our short-term memory is not as good as it used to be. This is often when a panic will set in. Oh, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. You're not losing your mind. It's impossible to lose your mind. However, certainly the brain mightn't be quite as efficient as it used to be. It's a normal aging process which most of us go through. We all hear the jokes about, why did I come up to this room? I've forgotten what I came up for. In other words, the short-term memory, which used to be so good in the old days when you could remember maybe 2 or 3 telephone numbers in your head and then go and phone them up, if you were that good. I was never quite that good myself. But you could usually remember a 6-figure telephone number in your head and then dial it. As you get older, these things are not so easy to do. So we find ourselves in trouble. We find ourselves losing our car keys or forgetting where we put the wallet, etc., etc. How can we overcome this? Well, in this video on retirement, I'd like to talk about something that you possibly already do anyway, but maybe not. And that's why I'm going to proceed. We need to develop habits, such habits that we always know where to pick up the things we put down. Now, when we come into the house after being outside, we might be in the habit of just putting things on the dressing table or on the table and forgetting where they are. But if we always put things on the table in a certain spot or on the dresser in a certain spot, we will remember where they are. So the point is to develop habits which are carried out almost inevitably, without thinking, because they become a subconscious part of us. Then we will find the things. If we lose something in the house, 9 out of 10 times it's no point looking outside under the street lamp, as they say. But what's inside? It's inside the house. But if we've developed good habits of always putting things in the same place each time, we will generally quickly find them. And if we don't, then the search might take a little bit longer. Inevitably, you'll find them somewhere. It might be in the coat pocket that you hung up in the wardrobe and forgot all about. But they will be somewhere. No need to panic. So often, there's all this berating of myself. Oh, my memory's not what it used to be. It's not as quick, maybe, as it used to be, but it's every bit as good. Every bit as good. Give yourself a little chance and some idea which you've forgotten about earlier will come to you. Have faith in your recall ability, but never try to force it. If you try to force it, it's like pushing something down. Just forget about it. Know that you're seeking it. Know that you wanted to come up. And that servo mechanism known as your brain or your mind will present it to you. Am I talking about things you already know? Possibly. But I can't reiterate strongly enough. Develop good habits of where you place things, and then you won't misplace them. Your life will be much easier for it. There'll be less angst in it, and you'll enjoy your retirement that much better.